Hello, today we're going to go through the achievement A Tow into Madness on Doom, which is complete the first level UAC on Ultra Nightmare difficulty. So, first of all, get as much armor and health as you can. And the thing to remember is here, when I played through it on a lesser difficulty, I just used to sit up here and headshot these wandering enemies here. But the thing is with Ultra Nightmare is you need to make sure that you get as much health as you can. So what you need to do is make sure that you keep those for a time when you need armor, so that they'll wander about, they won't really kill you that easily. So you'll go for the other enemies. If you're low on health, you'll then make sure you stagger those and beat them down. You want to make sure that you don't beat down idly. You want to only do it when you need to, because after the animation you could die quite easily. So if you don't need health or if you don't need armor, if they're staggered, just shoot them, just to make sure they're dead. What I do is use explodable barrels whenever I can, if I see one by the explodable barrel. So you saw at the beginning there, I just turned around, shot the explodable barrel as soon as it spawned. Just keep moving as often as you can, tend not to stay still. You'll see here that I'm just running from side to side, backwards, trying to dodge as many things as possible. I'm low on ammo here, so I'm going to try to punch people down if I can. If not, I'll make use of barrels or just shoot them anyway. So the idea of this is to just obviously clear the area out until the door opens. So you just want to make sure that you save those wandering enemies until you need them, and only use your melee attacks if it's safe. Luckily this playthrough I did first time without any deaths. If you die on Ultra Nightmare, you go straight back to the very beginning of the first level, and there's a little skull on the floor to show where you died each time. So you can see exactly how far you got, where you died each time, which can be quite interesting, but also a bit of a piss take really. So now that this area is done, just try and run around, get as much of the ammo and the health packs and armor that are left, and then just continue to the next section. Sometimes you can make that jump, but I didn't do it that time. Here on the left you need to get the grenade, so make sure you do pick that up. So here, if you're low on health, or if you need health, you can melee attack these to get some of your health back, or you can just use a grenade to take them out quickly if you don't need all the health. There's a load of the walkers there, and there's a big group of them down the bottom here. If up that tunnel up on the right, there's some more down there if you do need health, but it's not necessary to go there. So take this bit quite slowly if you want, just to make sure you get the full amount of health. And then at the bottom of this slope, some imps spawn, so you want to make sure that you take those out quite quickly. There is an explodable barrel on the right around that kind of lump of metal on the right hand side, so an imp spawns quite close to that, and you can take them out using that. What I'm trying to do here is save my shotgun ammo as much as I can by using the pistol, because there's a lot of times that it flashes up with low ammo on the screen, and using the pistol on some of the imps or the soldiers is really frustrating. So really you want to make sure that you save some of your shotgun ammo until you're fighting soldiers and imps, just so that you don't have to have the situation where you're using the pistol on them. So again here, just don't stop moving. I think in one of the loading screens it does say that anyway, but just pay attention to it. Don't stop moving. Don't go down the left there. You can go down there for the switch, but it's not necessary. So just jump across here, skip that section. Make sure that I check here just to see if there's any armor, but I don't think there is. So you want to keep track of armor on the map and that kind of the placement. I would advise getting an explosive shot here. So you've basically got 2 grenade launchers, because you can shoot from afar, and that'd be really useful. So this area is a kind of a sit back and shoot from a distance, and then let them come to you so you can use your shotgun at close range. Make use of your grenades, your explosive shot, and your pistol if necessary to get the final headshot if they're staggered from afar, but if they come up close to you, then you can use your shotgun. Even if you don't think the enemies are close to you like there, you want to keep strafing from left to right just in case one comes around the corner and shoots you. Those soldiers can shoot you with the rapid fire gun, or they can charge one up and it flies in front of you and then explodes, and that kills you in, I think, in most of the time in one shot. Which is why sometimes if you assassinate or use your melee attack on enemies, and if they fire that shot at you during the animation, after the animation finishes it'll explode and it'll kill you, and it's just the most annoying thing. So once again, every time you get a checkpoint and you clear the area, do a little run around, see if you can get any ammo and armor, and if you've got full armor or full ammo, just remember where it is so you can run back there and get it later on. On here, imps spawn up in this area here, so you can just throw grenades and use your things there to kill those. There's an explodable barrel on the right again, I think, which just blew up, so that's quite useful when they all spawn there. The things with the checkpoints is you know when all the enemies in an area have died because you get that checkpoint. So if you don't see that, then there's an enemy about, so just be careful of it. So there in the top left corner, you saw a checkpoint reach, so now I know there's no enemies in this section anymore. And we're good to go on to the next. So grab this armor, take out some of these from afar if I can. You've got to be careful as well, just keep looking for imps and that could spawn every now and then. So even though you think you're quite safe up here, so one might have spawned and come up behind you, and so you just want to keep checking behind you or just strafing from left to right if necessary, just to make sure that if they do shoot at you, it doesn't hit. Once you've taken out those, you come around the right hand side through this cave, and through this door is where some of them spawn, but you've also got to check the left hand side here because there is a little tunnel that they can come through there. So even though most of them will come through this little doorway here, you need to make sure that you keep an eye on the left hand side, because if they do end up coming round, they can get out behind you and take you out quite easily. So just keep an eye out for that. Don't forget there is an explodable barrel on the right hand side there, so if you need to, if they come through this door and there's quite a few of them, you can use that barrel to take them out quite quickly. You've got to lure them through this tunnel, so if you just sit here if you can and just shoot them a bit, and then now they should all start coming through. But again, check out the left hand side. Oh god, yeah, so that was quite lucky there. So he could have killed me quite easily there, but luckily he just jumped in front of me. I think if you're low on ammo or if you're low on health, if you kill an enemy they do drop more than normal. They seem to be there, they never drop ammo until I'm low on shotgun ammo, and then they'll drop like 3 or 4 little packs of them, so I think it does help you out a bit. So if you jump up onto this section here, so you can try and take out as many as you can, there's usually one up on that ledge, so I'll try and take him out quickly. Then there's one on the left hand side as well, so I think there's three soldiers in this area after you take all those others out, and then that's all of them. You finish the level after this, so it's like 3 or 4 hectic sections in the first level, and then you're done. So I can hear the shooting, but I can't actually see exactly where they're coming from at the moment. So, there's the bullets. So, just see if you can see the bullets. Just follow the stream, and then you'll know exactly where they are if you can't see them. Health here if necessary, but I don't need it at the moment, so just remember it's there. I think he's the last one, so you take, yeah, good, checkpoint reached, and then it's literally just finding your way up into the next room, and you activate the lift. So again, just to recap, you make sure that you save the walkers until you need the health, so you've basically got health on tap. Never stop moving, and just take certain areas with ease, but make sure you never stop moving. That was how to get a Toe into Madness achievement on Doom. I hope you found this video interesting and useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos of achievements, walkthroughs and beta tests.